Welcome back to the channel. Today we shall be learning on how to make a gown and how to fit. Firstly, what we'll be needing our scissors, our pattern master, our tailor's shock, our tape rule. We'll be needing pen for this tutorial and our ruler.
Let's go!
The fabric I'll be working with this and this for the sleeve and for the collar and the other part of the dress. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly do so and turn on your notification bell so as to get notified each time I upload a new video. Now let's get into it.
For this tutorial, so this is the front bodice, and again here is the back bodice. So now we'll be working on the front bodice. Flip it up to the other side, to the right side. So the fabric I'm working with is a shaking fabric. So permit me if I have anything. So now this is it. First thing you do is you notch, make sure it's accurate, then you notch it like so that you get the midpoint. Now I took in 3 inches for the width, then here I go down for the neck depth. I go down by 1 inches. Then the length of the short length I'm working on is 18 inches. 17 inches. Then with stitching allowance, making 18 inches. This is 18 inches. Then for the armhole, this is it. So I already take out both the measurement and allowance for this tutorial for the blouse already. So right now, from the shoulder you go in by, this is where our because the fabric I'm working with now, presently I can't use shock, I can only use my pen. So now you go in by 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch from your neck width. You go in by 3/4 of an inch. So this is it, like so. Can you see? 3/4 of an inch. So now from this place, now from this 3/4 of an inch, you make 9 inches down to form a V neck. From here now, you take 9 inches down. From here you take 9 inches or 8.5 inches. Desire depends on what you want. 8.5 inches. This is 9 inches. 9 inches to form a V shape. So now I'll take my pattern master now and connect it. Connect it now. Make sure the pen you're working with is also a very good pen. So directly on your fabric is what you work on. So as you can see, the V neck now is there. So from here now, when you measure it plus your 1 inches, this is 8.5 inches. You understand? 8.5 inches. Then from these 8.5 inches, you go down again by 4.5 inches, or any of your desired neck. You can go in. Let's just go and do that now, because this place is black. Let me go in by 4.5 inches. Then from your 4.5 inches, you go in quarter of an inch, like so, quarter of an inch. Then you mark it. Then from this quarter of an inch, you try and this is what you'll be cutting out now. You make a straight cut. Try. Cleanse it. So you make sure the curve is here. So let's take the measurement again. This is it. And this is so make sure this here meets with whatever measurement you're cutting. So now, by the time you are through with it, you cut it out. Don't forget you're cutting this out. Cutting it out like so. Do you understand? To meet with this one here. So I'll quickly cut it out now and show you this. So now you open it now. Hope you can see it. You open it up now. You can see how it is. So you can see this is just this. Then now we have to cut out our stripe to make it form properly. This here, I have two strap of it. These two strap, if you like, you can put ST, but I won't be putting anything to it. So this is 3 inches and 3 inches with 2. What I'll go to my sewing machine now, and I'll sew it from this place here. From this place, I'll sew it down. I'll sew it down to the end here. Do you understand? I'll come down a bit here, like few inches from this side. So you stitch it by half of an inch. That's what you need to stitch it down. Stitch it down. Then you do likewise to this other side. I'll go straight to my sewing machine now and come back and show you guys. I'm stitched it down. If you have a good pressing iron, you can actually press it down. But right now, we don't have light, so that's why we're going to be working on it like that. So now, you can see I stitched it to this place here. So likewise to this place too. That's why I put a bit of indicator here. So what you do now is you flip it over. But before doing that, we have to notch somewhere here. Just give it a bit of, can you see? It's there. So come to the other side too, give it another. So yeah, you see. So now what you do is you go. So guys, this is it. So can you see guys? You see this? You can see it. So yeah. So this is it guys. This is how it will look. So you turn it to the other side. As you can see. You can see. So when you stitch it, when you finish stitching it, you give it a good press, and then this is what you get. This is what you get guys. Stitch it. When you finish stitching it, what you do is you pin it.
You give it a good press before you continue sewing. So you can decide to put any button of your choice. This is not what I'm going to be using on it, but I'm just showing you how it looks. Then you top stitch it.
Inches we remove from here the other time was here before, so we've replaced it, so it's accurate. So you go now, you stitch it down, and you come to the other side. You also stitch this down with 0.1 inches. You understand? So after stitching it, I'll come back and show you guys the outcome.
So this is the down part of the dress I'm making. This is 50 folded into 2 for the front part. So I'm also cutting the same length and shape for the back too. So like you know, the short length I'm working on is 17 inches. So from the 17 inches now is where you take your down parts of your dress from. So from this 17 inches I'll go down to the desired length of gown I'm working with. So I'll be working with 40 inches. 40 inches guys. So I'll cut out the leftovers, and I'll also make sure the back as same as this one. So all in total will be 39 inches after making my gown.
Guys, this is it. So after stitching it, after putting either button or whatever you feel like putting in between here, you go, you can see I've cut this, you cut it, you go down by like 3 inches. This is 3 inches. I remove 3 inches because I want to put collar. So putting the collar from here now. After doing the joining, you cut it together, then you join it, then you measure whatever measurement you get from this. Can you see? Can you see? This is 17. So you'll be measuring 18 inches instead of 17 for the stitching allowance by the side. And this is what I'll be using for the collar stand. I already cut out 2 pieces for this. So what I did is, after cutting my 18 inches long and 2 inches wide into 2, so I give it a bit of slant for the upper side of our collar, of the collar I'm making. So what you do now is you go to your tailor's machine and stitch it by 0.5 inches, and then you put it, you end it there and you put it like so before place it in on your fabric. So this is our neckline. Go one, then the other one you come again, you cover it, then I'll go now and come back and show you guys how we finished it. Stitch it down here. You can see you stitch it down. So you trim it. Once you trim it, you leave it. Then you come here. Depending on what you want, you may put stitching or whatever you want to do. But I top stitch it here after joining it together. Then this is the outcome. I have put the collar. Remember the collar stand, and I gave it a good press. So this is the outcome about it. You can see how it is. How it is. You can see how it is. You can see. So you've been good from this day. This is it. This is the outcome. So next thing you do is that you get a that you make it, you put a pin here. You're going to put it here somewhere here. Then you put anything here. Just put this here for fancy. If you have more than 1 or 2, you can put here and here. That's all for it. Then for the down part, as you can see, I've done it the ruffle. So the outfit, this is make it a longer one, and make it a shorter sleeve. Or you can get the tape to do it round. You can leave it like this, but I will be making a sleeve later for this. Then don't forget, this is a fitted. It is actually a fitted one I made. So I had to put invisible zip by the side. You understand? So that anytime they want to wear it to feel, you can see the invisible zip. You can see the invisible zip I put. So it makes it look more elegant, like so. So guys, that will be all for this tutorial. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel so as to get notified each time I upload a new video, guys. Bye.